So at the end of the day, the law will still pass in the terms the president wants. And by
Government Chief Whip of Dennis Amson has summoned all honorable members of the National Resistance Movement NRM Parliamentary Caucus to a special meeting this morning. A gathering, insiders say, is a critical strategy session to lock in party discipline before the controversial sovereignty bill returns to the floor of Parliament this afternoon. The notice, dated 4th May and addressed to the NRM Parliamentary Caucus, officially describes the 9:30 a.m. sitting in the conference hall of the President's office as a meeting to handle business of the day. A subsequent reminder underscores the urgency, pointing members to the 2 p.m. plenary sitting. Please endeavor to attend in person, Where's memo formally concludes. However, legislative sources suggest the notice deliberately understates the true weight for the agenda. With public sentiment raining red hot against the sovereignty bill, the ruling party is racing to consolidate a solid, unified voting bloc. The caucus is understood to be the decisive space where dissent is quieted and collective support is marshaled, far from the theoretical debates that unfold later in the public chamber. As one veteran political observer noted, statistics constantly show that Parliament's final decisions are not birthed in plenary but in the tightly controlled NRM caucus room. Demonstrating his resolve to ensure total attendance, Bagwere was personally captured arriving at Parliament this morning under a steady drizzle, gripping an umbrella. In a video posted online, the chief whip delivered a symbolic message to his party faithful. Not even the rain can stop them from the task at hand, in a captioned post. This display of determination within the party contrasts starkly with the bill's reception among ordinary Ugandans, where rejection of the proposed legislation remains forced and widespread. The opposition from the legal fraternity has been partially scathing. The Uganda Law Society, through its acting secretary, Honorable Babu Sali, has issued an uncompromising triple rejection, declaring they refuse the old bill in its format, the new version in whatever format it is, and are prepared to reject any future version fluked and imposed on Ugandans.
In contravention with several provisions of the Constitution and several acts, for example the Advocates Act, which gives us a fiduciary and confidential relationship between an advocate and their client, and this bill moves to put that away by, in a way, ensuring that an advocate has to, one, speak about the facts of the client's case and the details of the client before the minister's office, which is wrong. Secondly, the bill is in contravention with several legal regimes, and I find that it is one that has gone fishing in the several legal regimes, and then they come up with one document that can have to be addressed in the different legislations. And then lastly are the economic implications, which the Governor Bank of Uganda and the rest of the panelists have spoken into. And therefore, as Uganda Law Society, we rejected the old bill in its format. We reject the new version of whatever format it is, and we are ready to reject even any other version that is intended to be fluked and imposed on Ugandans. Because this bill is one that doesn't have Ugandans at heart. It has been rejected overwhelmingly. 97% rejection is one that says, rather just build that thing, but don't take it for panel beating. If it was 50-40, that would be understandable, but 98 or 96 totally calls for its rejection and keeping it far away from Ugandans. Therefore, our position is to call upon the members of parliament and tell them for once to have Uganda at heart and not only look at their selfish interests, their personality, but rather the people who gave them the mandate to be in parliament and represent them. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yet, despite the mounting public outcry and dramatic opposition, political realists remain unmoved by the noise. Former lawmaker Dr. Odonga dismissed the spectacle on protest, bluntly predicting that the bill will be passed regardless of the rejection and drama. His assessment lays bare the arithmetic reality. Once the NRM caucus issues its binding directive this morning with some money, the afternoon's plenary vote is effectively a formality.
To reshape it.
No, even
from its current
the one of inviting, if I'm invited, I will not go there. It's part of the therapy. Yeah, they will invite the public, the bishops, they coming with a big cross from here to here. it is, no, I'm telling you. You are not aware that the devil these days put on a cassock. So they will invite the public, it is part of a therapy. So at the end of the day, the law will still pass in the terms the president wants. And by the way, if parliament does not pass the law the way the executive wants, the president will not sign. He will not assent to it to be the bill. The law provides the first time the president refuses, he brings it back to parliament. The second time the president refuses to sign, he brings it back to parliament.
So either way.
The third time, if the president refuses to sign and parliament refuses to pass, it becomes law. So you think these MPs who have got a deposit of 100 million shillings can dare?
No, these are MPs elect.
MPs elect, they're the ones who may pass the law. They can dare disagreeing with someone who gave you 100 million at a time of need? No. So this law will pass.
And the only thing I can just say, regrettably, Dr. Odonga was right.